Alright, so welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to go through a really good method and honestly one of the best AFK methods right now you can use to get a bunch of XP, skill points and a bunch of other stuff here inside of Forza Horizon 5. So with that, let's hop right into the video. Enjoy. So starting off, I recommend you have a good car before doing this method. For me, I recommend having a Forza edition car and most preferably having a speed boost with your car. Here I'm using the Sesta Elemento Forza edition car, which gives me an additional speed boost, and overall if you come toward the car mastery, here you can upgrade your XP multipliers, and as you can see here I've got mine mostly upgraded, which gives me a greater XP boost in game. With your car sorted out, make your way toward the event lab, and from here you want to search, and with this you want to put the exact code I have on screen here. It will be a 10 lap race, and in this race there will be debris which you can go through, and we're going to go through why this is good. But this race was made by Griffin. I'll leave this link down below in the description, so make sure to check him out. Anyways, once you have loaded into the race, make your way to settings, and from there you want to put the settings the way I do here. So make sure the braking is on assisted and steering is on auto steering. The traction control and stability control can be an off. However, I highly recommend not doing this, as people have been saying that with this off, their car's been drifting out of control. I recommend you leave these settings on just so you can have the best experience whilst using this method. Moving on down to the shifting and driving line, my driving line is on full and my shifting is on manual, and the reason why I put it on manual is that you may be wondering that with this on you won't be getting a good enough speed. However, if you have a supercar like the Sesta Elemento or a fast car that can reach 200 miles per hour, you can leave the shifting on manual, and as you're in the race just simply shift the gears, and I'll go through later how we do that, but basically leave it on manual and you'll get a 15% credit boost, which is why I recommend you leave this setting turned to manual. With these settings out of the way, you can now start the race, and from there you want to grab an elastic band, wrap it around your R2 button just so your car can drive automatically without you actually having to be there. Anyways, if you have put your shifting on manual, what you want to do is wait until your car reaches this gate, and from there you want to shift gears by pressing the B button, and you want to shift your gears over toward the 6th gear. If you have done this correctly, your car should continue to drive without you actually having to be there, and the reason why this updated method is currently the best method is that there's been barricades put place exactly where you go around the roundabout, and the reason why this is good is that going through these areas you get a bunch of bonus XP from the debris that you take and you destroy. This race only has 10 laps, and the reason why is that after the most recent patch, if you go over 200,000 XP, what's going to happen is that the XP will decline as you go later into the race. So what I recommend you do is only do the 10 lap method, and once you're done with this, you can then grind and accumulate a bunch of skill points. Once you have accumulated skill points, you want to make your way toward your garage, and do note this is after the race. So with that, you want to make your way toward the car collection, and you want to pick the manufacturer and make your way down to Porsche and buy the Cayman GTS. You are now going to want to buy this vehicle for around 80k credits. I know it's a lot, however you do get a super wheel spin out of this, so if you keep on spending money you'll eventually make profit over time. With your Cayman GTS bought, you want to go into the car, and from there make your way toward the car mastery tab, and you want to purchase the exact skill points I buy on screen here. As you can see here, I buy the first 3 toward the right and I buy 2 toward the top, and from there I grab myself a super wheel spin. If you're doing the AFK method for around 8 hours, you'll get around 100 to 150 skill points depending on your car and the amount of skill point multipliers you have. If you're getting 100 per hour, you can theoretically do this method around 10 times until you have to go back toward the race, go for around an hour, come back, and just keep on repeating this process. You can now go ahead and spin your super wheel spin, and from there you have a high chance of grabbing yourself some cash, some extra nice cars, and just a bunch of good stuff. From here, just keep on repeating this process, so go toward the race, get the skill points, then go ahead and buy the Cayman GTS. Just keep on grinding this method, and eventually you'll accumulate a bunch of credits and cars inside of Forza Horizon 5. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Quick shout out again to Griffin for making the race possible. I'll leave his link down below in the description, so make sure to check him out. But with that, if you guys have enjoyed the video, please make sure to like it, as it does help it spread to more viewers on the platform. Until next time, goodbye.